What's up, guys? Welcome to Science Us. Today we are going to be talking about if a lightsaber can be built. Lightsabers are a genius idea. Portable, lightweight, activated with the flick of a switch, and really cool. At least if you're a Star Wars fan. To create the saber's shining blade of light, laser technology seems the obvious choice. Laser produces a highly directional light beam, which can be used for everything from etching metal surfaces to eye surgery. So why not battling the dark side? Unfortunately, it's not as simple as it looks. There are 5 problems with creating a lightsaber. Problem 1, creating a short blade. Probably the most fundamental issue is that the lightsaber's blade needs to stop short after a couple of feet, but a laser beam, just like any kind of light, never just stops, unless something is in the way or absorbs or reflects the energy. A laser-powered lightsaber would therefore be extremely unlikely, not to mention consulting a real health and safety nightmare. Allow the slightest lapse of attention during a battle and you would accidentally decapitate your best friend or slice off your own toe. One solution would be to cap the end of the blade with a mirror to confine the beam, but this would mean that you wouldn't stab anyone. Plus, building a structure to hold the cap in place would take all the elegance and grace out of a lightsaber.
Is the size. Producing a high-powered laser beam requires a lot of kit. Although some pretty amazing advances in technology have seen high-powered lasers shrink in size, you'd also need some kind of cooling system to prevent the system from overheating. This fundamental requirement means you'd be hard pressed to build a lightsaber that you could physically carry on your back. Let anyone pull off any fancy swords tricks with it.
Problem number 3, powering the blade. This brings us on to the question of power. Lasers strong enough to do any proper damage need serious amounts of energy. So your lightsaber couldn't run on standard batteries. You'd probably have to plug yourself into the mains, which might not go down so well on an enemy ship, even if the ship owner was actually your dad. Problem number 4, more combat issues. Since we have seen, a laser beam is easily reflected. It'd be easy for your opponent to shield themselves with a mirror or even turn your lightsaber blade back against you, possibly a bit embarrassing. What's more, clashing lightsaber blades would be possible. The beams would just pass through each other and made for a very boring duel. Problem number 5. Visual and audio effects. Half the reason lightsabers are cool derives from their colorful glow and swooshy noises. Unfortunately, a laser beam can't be seen from the other side unless the air is practically smoky or dusty. That's why lasers are always used in conjunction with smoke machines in clubs or concert venues. Just like an oversized laser pointer, a lightsaber would be basically invisible, unless of course it was directed straight into your eyes, in which case it would probably be the last thing you ever saw. And in the same way that waving a torch around doesn't make any noise, you've guessed right. Swinging your lightsaber would be silent, and let's face it, even Luke Skywalker would look pretty pathetic wielding an invisible and silent sword. In conclusion, lightsabers are depicted in Star Wars will never be a reality. Although advances in technology could perhaps one day solve the power and size issues, the basic problem of a blade length really puts a downer on things, unless in the next 50 years physics comes up with something even better than lasers.
So hope you enjoyed the first episode of Science Us, and leave a comment and like and what you would want us to do next on this nice little thing we're doing.